Do yourself a favor and stop giving women free attention. What does this mean? That means that you are chasing her down, you are trying to give her your attention plus gifts, plus compliments. You are giving your all to her and she's not giving you anything back. Now, of course, she might be, and then that's great. That means that it's evening out, you guys have some sort of relationship going, or maybe you're hooking up or whatever it is. But do not be giving all of your attention away to her, because this is exactly what she wants. And when she gets that attention, half the time she's going to just drop you to the curb because she's getting what she wants and she doesn't need anything else from you. Plus, she's seeing you as a beta simp kind of guy because she knows that you're not busy, you have no life, you're doing nothing else, and you have all this time in the world to give her all of this free attention. So instead, I want you to be focused on you. I say this a lot on the Tripp Advice channel. Focusing on you. What does that mean? That means that you need to keep busy on your path, your purpose, your mission. What is it that you're here to do on earth? That's going to solve two things. One, it's going to keep you busy, right? And it's going to give you some sort of purpose, because what else are you going to be doing with your life? Just sit around? That doesn't sound so fun. Two, it's going to make you more attractive, because women are attracted to a man with a purpose, a mission. Here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to write down in the comments what you're working on or something that you want to work on. That way we can help all the people watching this video to give us ideas on what this actually means. So what is it that you're working on? So for example, for me, my mission, well, it's to help you, right? It's a little meta right now, but you understand my mission is here to help you and help as many guys get the women that they're attracted to. What is your mission? Hit the like button and then write it down below, so then we can have ideas for what it means for us to be able to spend time doing things other than chasing women. A woman is supposed to earn your attention. So what does this mean? This means that the women that you're interested in, or that one girl that you like, she has to earn it in the way that she is showing respect to you and, most importantly, showing interest in you. So we're not going to be just giving away attention to a woman that is not at a high level of interest versus a low level of interest. What's that? Her never responding to your text messages, trying to meet up with you, or physically escalating, right? So a woman that you are interested in has to have a high level of interest in you, and then you can give her your attention. Do you understand? Again, we don't want to deal with low level of interest women. I actually talk about this quite a bit on my podcast. If you haven't checked it out, you should. My podcast is called How to Talk to Girls. I'll put a link down below. You should be able to check that out. There's over 500 episodes where I go deeper into some of these topics, okay? So again, we're talking about you trying to find women who have a high interest in you. That means that they're showing up to dates, they're physically escalating with you. I'm going to say that again. It's so important. They're showing up on dates. They're physically escalating with you. A lot of guys, they're chasing women, giving away all of their attention, even though that girl is not doing either of those. And then you're just further, boom, digging yourself into the friend zone. I understand you have been taught the wrong way. You've probably been taught by your dad or your brother or Hollywood. You're getting false examples of what it means to be an attractive guy, that you have to persist and persist and persist. I even have guy friends and people I've talked to where I say to them, you want to make sure you're not talking to the low level of interest girls, only the high interest. And then I get girls and I get guys telling me stories. Well, no, Tim, he asked me out like 8 times and I finally decided to say yes. Okay, I'm sure that story is true, and I'm sure there's thousands of stories like that where the guy persisted and persisted and then they lived happily ever after. So if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But you know what kind of relationship or girl I would really want? The one where I don't have to persist at all. The one who likes me right away. I can only imagine what that relationship is going to be like versus the ones where the guy has to persist. I just have a hunch that some of those relationships and marriages down the line are probably at the point where the guy is back to the beta male tendencies and is getting stepped on by his wife or girlfriend. So what I want to do is I want to have a relationship where the girl likes me, high interest off the bat. In fact, I have that right now, and I want you to have that too. I want her interested, so interested off the bat. And again, I'm not saying that she has to be kissing your feet. All I'm saying is she has to want to show up on a date right away when you ask her out, and it's not going to take several dates to physically escalate. I want her at high interest from the very beginning. That's what you should want too, because that's going to create the kind of dynamic that you really want, the one that's going to be powerful for you and for her. Check out my podcast where I go deeper into this. I know we already went deep, but there's just a lot more to say, and I have lots of episodes on these kinds of topics. It's called How to Talk to Girls. It's on Spotify, Apple, and Stitcher, anywhere where you find podcasts. Go click that link and go get on that immediately. I don't want to take you away from the YouTube channel, but I want you to go into both. Hope that helps. I'll see you on the next video.